Good morning, it's Wednesday the 13th of May and welcome to my daily rambles. Yesterday's results, we won on this one, cut the crackle, on the lay bet from the new selections that we're trying. I got matched at 6. I think I've got a liability of £26, so I think I came out, £4.84 up or something. Going down, it could be either of these two are the nap today. At the moment it would be this one, but arresting is certainly a possibility as well. Well, arresting is the first one in the line, so actually that would probably be the nap. Going down, the weird lay system, still not making any headway with that. We had a loser yesterday. We've got quite a few basic selections today, just basic lay selections, so maybe today we'll do a bit better. Unless we have a couple of winners, of course, or a couple of losers because they're lay bets. Okay, we'll come back to lay bet racing in a minute. We won on the lay of the day again yesterday. Got a selection today. And the backtest system was a non-runner yesterday, but we have a selection today, so we'll see how that goes. Going back to layback racing, I know I talked about them briefly yesterday. I wanted to go back to their site and their results again. I think I've got the right one, yeah. So this is this month's, and they're up to actually 124 points, and I was just adding up from the beginning of the month. They've actually made, well, roughly 67 points, nearly 68 points, which is pretty good, I think. They obviously recommend stopping at 12 points, and I've actually said, 5 or 6, but it just goes to show that there's a lot of money being left on the table, so maybe you should go all the way and just put in a stop loss if it goes 10 points under or something like that. I don't know, but it's certainly worth looking if you just click on the results. And you can see that January, it was not the best of months. They had a bit of a downturn during halfway through the month, but they got back up to 7 points before the end of the month. February, they do tend to go up and down, but February they ended up at 114 points. They were up to 118 at one time, 119 in fact. And if we go to March, if we go down here again, it was an up and down month at the beginning. They were down to a loss of about 5 points, but again they worked their way up to 111 points by the end of the month. And April, which was last month, I think it was again 11 points. Yeah. Again, they didn't start off particularly brilliant, but they worked up. They reached 12 points within the first few days of the month. Well, within the first 10 days, they met my 6 points by the 7th, but they actually finished. Well, they finished 106 up. So they were still, still 6 points. And as I said already in May, they're up to 24 points. If I was if I hadn't stopped at the 6 points and I was up to 24 points, I'd certainly be thinking about stopping now. If you're betting £100 a bet, that's 2,400 up, so you must be really happy with that. And they're at bookie prices, obviously. So are they at bookie prices? Anyway, whatever, but they're 24 points up, so they're showing the bookie prices. I think they're actually basing it on the Betfair prices, which they take every morning or just before the race or whatever. So anyway, so what I'm saying is 67 points or whatever it is before so far into the year. That is pretty good, and you guys are always asking me for services that deliver, and I think they deliver. Even their lay bets aren't that bad. They did have a bad month last month, but generally, they win every month with those as well. That's it from me this morning. I'll catch up with you again tomorrow. Bye bye.